Okay, hi everyone. This is Diane, and today I have with me Coach Tate from First Generation Legacy Builders, and we are excited about the Freedom Plans workshop. Coach Tate, please greet everyone.
Whoop, whoop. Hey, everyone.
Yeah, so Coach Tate will be leading our mini session on mapping your financial freedom, and she is a personal financial coach. Coach Tate, please tell our friends a little bit about what you do, how you work with people to come to this financial piece that you always talk about.
All right, so hi, everyone. My name is Simone Brissett-Tate, and I go by the name Coach Tate 2911, and 2911 based from my favorite Bible verse. I am a personal financial coach, and what I do, I provide one-on-one service for people who have issues with or struggles, that's a lack of a better word, struggles with setting budget, being on the right track financially, accomplishing their financial goals. So that's my goal, to help you, to push you, to cheer you on the sidelines and say, hey, you can do it. No, I'm not going to do the work, but you're going to do the work. So that's my job as a personal financial coach.
That sounds awesome. And when it comes to money, especially if you have bad money habits, you do need somebody who can either cheer you on or nudge you and say, hey, that's not what we agreed to. So it's definitely great to have someone like you on your personal team. Now, we are in the first month of 2021, but a lot of us are dealing with things that we pulled over from 2020. A lot of people, for some kind of, deep hidden reason, felt that when we hit Happy New Year, that all the troubles of 2020 would have disappeared. But the reality is that the pandemic has continued, and it started a year ago or almost a year ago, and it has impacted the finances of not just individuals, but companies and countries. The world has seen its money shift because of the pandemic. And this is causing a lot of anxiety for persons. Some people have had to delay plans that they had. Some of them, the entire plan got just derailed. It's like, no, it's not going to happen any at all. And it means a lot of people need your services. But at the same time, a lot of people are wondering, why am I going to plan? Because the world is full of uncertainty now, We never know what's going to happen. You're just kind of sitting and waiting for a miracle. So if we're sitting and waiting on this miracle in the midst of this pandemic, why is it you think or you're encouraging people to make a plan, to make a roadmap? Why?
All right, so we've always heard the term, if we fail to plan, we plan to fail, right?
Yeah.
So we have to have a plan. Whether it's going to work or not, you still have to have a plan, and then you can have a contingency plan.
Yes.
I am an IT project manager by day and Coach Tate by night.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I do is, projects that I worked on was a disaster recovery plan. We're actually in a disaster, right? It's a pandemic. It affects everybody globally, companies, personally, everybody, as you mentioned before. So here what? We have to have a disaster recovery plan just in case. Actually. So where I work in IT, if the server shut down, if the building burned down, I'm going in my Jamaican language here. If the building burned down, what are you going to do? You still need for operate your business, right?
Yes.
So the same thing that happened in terms of the pandemic, life goes on. And guess what? You take out that disaster recovery plan and we're going to work on it. If you fail to plan, you already planned to fail. I just want another quote by Carla Harris. She said, crisis breeds opportunity. So right now we're in a crisis, but guess what? There are loads of opportunities out there. It just depends on how you look at it. You might be arguing about the glass is half full You might be arguing about the glass is half empty while I'm here drinking the water, all right? So it just depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
So crisis breeds opportunity. So I
Yeah.
just want to leave that there. So why have a roadmap? It is very important you have a roadmap. Jamaica, we said wheel and come again. So that's what we're gonna do. Wheel and come again. We're gonna revise the plan. Maybe you are on track paying off debt, paying off your student loan, your credit card. You try to save up a little money here and there, so save up an emergency fund, and then something happen. Guess what? It doesn't mean that you should stop doing what you're doing. You just revise the plan. All right.
Exactly.
I wanted to buy a house 3 years from now or 2 years, whatever it is. All right. So maybe it's going to take me a little longer. Maybe I need to put that on pause. Or better example, you want to get out of debt, but right now, maybe just make the minimum payments and instead of accelerating the paying off debt, maybe put that on pause and try to stack your cash.
Yes.
So all you have to do, just revise the plan. You have a plan, just revise it. Nobody with it, man. Nobody.
I actually love the example you gave about a disaster recovery plan, because this pandemic is a real disaster for a lot of us. And the point is you can recover. But when you have the disaster and then you want recovery, what's the missing piece? The plan.
The plan.
And that's really why I love what you're bringing to this workshop, that after we have looked at everything, that we can say, okay, this is where I want to be. I may need to change the timeline, change the strategy, or change the tools, change the resources that I'm going to pull on to get to where I'm going. But the fact is that you need a plan. I really love that, Coach Tate. And if you are listening and you need a disaster recovery plan for your pocket, for your bank account, for your future, because we can't go anywhere without accessing funding. So if you need a disaster recovery plan or a disaster prevention plan, then you need to be at the Freedom Plans Workshop. Please sign up now. Go to bit.ly/FPW 2021. That's FPW 2021, which is for Freedom Plans Workshop 2021. And I will be there. Coach Tate will be there, and let's make let's make our disaster prevention plan or our financial freedom roadmap. So I will see you there. Thank you, Coach Tate, and I look forward to seeing all of you on February 6th.
Yes, bye.